Hello everyone and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. For those of you who don't know how this works, this is a tournament where we get 10 minutes to practice a map we have never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. Today's map is made by jandje. I'm surprised that it's not sand yet, given that jandje loves his sand tracks. The color scheme makes me think it might be later. Wow, that turn is difficult. Let's see what the rest of this track looks like. Like 2 possible routes. Have to see if that's even viable. This is also not sand. I have to check just because it's jandje, and I feel like he would do that. Okay, not a sand track, making this officially not what I expected from today. jandje did already do a sand cup of the day, number 3. I see he's reusing the church that he used from his C3 map as well. We have a very stacked lobby again, as you can see Round and Mackie putting down times already. I think Zoman is here, Hydro is here. Yeah, that's gotta be the line. Right? Basically what I did and what Mackie and Round in front of me did. I think going to the right side is gonna be too hard to make that corner. Wow! This is a tricky track. These are very high speed turns. Is there a risky? I didn't even see the risky. Need to figure out that jump. I've kind of gotten it by luck twice now. It was not done what I've expected it to do. It's definitely... oh, it feels like a steering limits map as well. Let's try to get a finish. It's a pretty simple track, but it's not an easy track. Oh, there's a rock there. What happens if I just keep going? 46-second author time. It's on the longer side, and jandje's very fast, so I'm assuming that is a good AT. Yay, I finished. There is a risky. It is debatably further away. It's just risky, not faster, is what jandje says. I don't know, it might be. It looks very similar to me, which would mean, yeah, risky and not faster. Okay, that was nice, the way I took that first turn. Oh, I see where the bump is now. I thought it was concave pieces all the way around, but it stops, actually. I understand that jump. I'll try to steering limits this. I kind of want to do the whole map at 80. Because it feels like I'm being forced to be very sensitive with my steering. And that tends to help. Still smoking tires a little bit. Or that turn might want to be 100. Ooh, that was strange. Little bit of unity. Actually, let's just do 100 for the start. Oh my god. This is a tough track. I get a little bit of the grass there, but don't slide out. I'm a little slow, but I haven't actually gotten like a legitimate run in yet. Switch it to 80 here, because this turn is where I'm smoking my tires really bad. I could probably be 60 even. You're going slow, that's full arms up. It's probably not supposed to be. Little bit of an inner hook possible. Don't do that. So take that a little bit wider. I thought that was the final turn. There was one more turn. You could probably jump, but I don't think it'd be faster. Little bit too tight. You do want to get right down to the middle of the concave piece. It was pretty good. I'm starting to understand the first half of this map. Already down to 4 minutes in the warm-up round. And I've got one time on which I've crashed so far. Airtime. Okay, it's to the left there. I need to like really focus and just memorize this track. Zoman already pulling away from me a little bit. Ooh. Might be like a full steer 40%, honestly, but I don't know if I want to risk that. Big jump that I'm no doubt too slow for. Okay, full arms up at 130 at the checkpoint. It was fine. A little bit wider setup, so... Actually, it's wide on the exit of the turn, so maybe not a wider setup. Anyway, that's my first fairly legitimate time. 2.5 off of author. No, 2 seconds. Or 2.5 seconds off author. And Zoman has broken into the 45s. I need to figure out a steering limit there just to be consistent. 139 before the hump is a tiny bit of arms up. That's going to be really important to know, I think. Okay, there we go. We're getting the consistency. Came a little later than I'd like it to, but it's here. It's quite a fun track once you learn it. Missed the downhill. '60 was pretty nice. I wasn't doing a full 60, but probably something I could do consistently. And let's try to take this tight again. So it's about going wide at the end of the turn. It's a weird, like, early apex turn. Mackie 45.8. Okay. Yeah, I just need to get that downhill. That's the time I'm losing. Well, that's some of the time I'm losing. Following Zoman in sandals should be a good sign. This is gonna be scary in 2-minute rounds. There's a lot that I could see myself messing up. 140. before the checkpoint. Couple taps of arms up. Zoman's pulling away from me now. Alright, to the elimination rounds. Somehow 8th place after all that. 31, only 31 players in the lobby. And most of them are really good, because we got a lot of the top guys in this lobby, again, for the second week in a row. One of them's passing me. Zoman, it's probably Mackie. A little bit wide on that turn, but that was fine. Jabra passing me now. Oh, that's awful. That was a very bad thing to happen. I'm gonna turn off players. Surely I don't DNF in the first round, right? Left side setup. Few tops of arms up. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash there. Last couple corners are fine. Okay, that was scary. Where does that put me? 7th. Whew. A lot of the lobby in the DNF zone. 22 finishers out of 30. Zoman 45.5, man. The 24 finishers. So not as many DNFs as it looks like it might be. Minute 3 gets through, so just get a time, right? That's what I always say. First round, just get a time. A little bit of tire smoke, but I don't really care. Just trying to get runs. Pretty solid jump. Solid first half. 140. I can't quite get to the no arms up speed, which is probably how that's intended. Okay, solid. Good run, 46.4. Only half a second off of author time. I think I have just enough reset. I might not have reset time there. I should probably track speed coming off of the jump, because I don't think I can make it to the next checkpoint and get a second run in. So it's 139, I think that's what I had last time. Yeah, it's pretty similar. I can take that tighter still, but it's scary. This is a little bit of a longer track than we usually have for Cup of the Day, so it makes it harder to find that spot to reset and still get 2 runs, because there's not a whole lot of spare time. Yeah, didn't quite make it to the finish, but whatever. Looks like 3 DNFs, including Warcans, who I didn't even know was in this lobby. Already down to the top 20. 2 more rounds at 4 eliminations. Let's just reset. That was smoke all the way around. no smoke. 132. Nice. 136. I don't think this is hugely fast, but it's a decent run. Oh yeah, it's pretty slow. Give it plenty of arms up to make it over. I hit the thing again. Okay. Alright, this is my run. Ooh. Didn't really get the jump, but that's fine. Okay, he survives. This is intense. My times haven't been near the elimination zone, but every round is like, I could DNF, I don't know. Zoman and Mackie sub 46. Yeah, the only two to do that. To hang Mackie. Six team players. This will be the last round of 4 eliminations. Makes this a pretty scary round because there's not a lot of players left for 4 of them to be getting eliminated. Ew. It's fine, I guess. It's not great, but let's get a finish. A little bit of smoke. 40 might be the better steering limit there, but I think it's too late for me to experiment. Oh gosh, this is not a good run. A lot of little things going wrong, and it's adding up. Ugh. 47 flat. 5th place right now. I think a lot of people have not gotten a finish yet. That was pretty clean. Little bit of airtime. Solid jump. This is a pretty fun map, I gotta say. Okay, that was pretty fast. I can go... That might be... God, I almost hit that wall again. 142 might be the no arms up speed. Hey, that's pretty good. Getting pretty close to author time. Still 7th, though. (47-1) currently the elimination time. So 2 eliminations per round next time. Top 12. Mackie very fast still. Starting to look like Mackie versus Zoman today. A bit of smoke. Kind of missed the downhill. That should give me just enough for 2 runs, maybe. That was kind of tight. Don't love this run so far. And I missed the downhill again. I need the time now. These are all very fast players left in the lobby. Again, smoke. That was a good landing, though. Oof, man, we're going pretty fast through there. Pretty solid landing. Kind of wider than I'd like to be, but get the time. That's not good. Yeah, that's last. Sandals and Denkar. Denkar's coming to the end. And knocks me out. I am out. Too bad, not quite top 10. Sandals gonna beat me as well. Yep. Not quite top 10, but that was a difficult track. JJ also out this round. 46.392. That was about my personal best. That was a very strong round by everybody, including Mackie setting a new world record. 379 was my PB, so yeah, it's just about there. Difficult track, but very fun and satisfying to do correctly. Very intense for 2-minute rounds, though. So we're seeing Round is kind of the only person doing the line I was taking in turn 1. Here comes the jump. Couple people landing a little too far to the left. Round was very inside there. Dropped down into this little canyon. Zoman and Mackie leading unsurprisingly. They're not even actually taking the full jump. They're going farther to the left there to get less airtime. So they're actually outspeeding that jump that I was struggling to get the speed to do. Zoman with a 0.4. Round and Mackie and Hydro with 0.8s. Let's find one of these guys who hasn't finished yet. Let's find St. Nicholas. What is that on GTR? Mackie, by 3 thousandths, still holds the world record. St. Nick with a little bit of arms up, so a bit more like what I was doing. Yep, same line I was taking in the final corner. Not getting any airtime to the finish, puts him 6th. Jobwood does not have a time yet. He has just reset, and this is probably his final run. Renergy and Denkar don't have times either. For some reason, that name isn't showing up. I think that might be Denkar. Oh, Renergy has just finished. Yeah, that is Denkar. Sandals with the 46.6 is not going to be comfortable with that. But I don't think Jabba has the time. No, just not. Sandals improves at the last second as well. Sandals and St. Nick have been holding on in like the bottom 2 or 3 positions for the last few rounds now. Jabba and Denkar both DNFing that round. Top 8. Still 2 eliminations for this round. The round, I think Zoman goes fairly inside there as well. Surprised more people aren't doing that, actually. A lot of different lines. Yeah, I think Round clipped the left side, not quite catching the downhill. Yeah, Mackie, Zoman, St. Nicholas very inside, almost hitting the inside wall, which is the ideal way to do that. Yeah, Mackie and Zoman going much more to the left there. Hydro a little bit also, and kind of messed up the jump, but survived. St. Nick, like me, was taking the full part of the jump just to get enough airtime. Probably means St. Nick is a bit slower in speed once they get to that point. You see Renergy coming up to that point. Let's see what he does. So the further to the side you go, the less airtime you get. Renergy goes straight down the middle like I was, and a little tap of arms up as well to get over. Let's see. Round sets a time, but not a great one. Quick Racer doesn't have a time yet. He's following Round. Sandals doesn't have a time yet either. He's coming towards the end, coming to this jump that I keep talking about. A little bit to the left, 143 speed, so that's just about no arms up territory. Comes to the end. The ending is fine. St. Nick coming to the end again. Improves his time. 46.2. A nice time there. Round and Quick Racer. These are the two drivers in the elimination zone right now. Round would need to improve by 0.4 to pass Renergy, and Quick Racer hits the wall that I keep hitting. Quick Racer is out. DNF. Round, ooh, a little bit of a bounce at the end, and that might have ruined his run. 46.5. Round, one of the 7-time Cup of the Day winners, eliminated in 7th. Of course, the round after I get eliminated, it's like all DNFs. One early reset there. I believe it's one elimination. It is, you can see in the chat there, one elimination from here till the end. I think Renergy's falling behind a little bit. He loads in late, but he seems pretty far back. Hydro, very inside, just doesn't hit the wall. 5 racers still on their first run. Zoman and Mackie pulling out in the front, as you'd expect them to. Ooh, Hydro clips and somehow just barely survives again. Renergy's starting to catch up to the crowd at the end here and does get to 3rd place, as Hydro and St. Nick, I think, had iffy jumps at the end. Sandals pretty early in the map and probably went for a 2nd reset. 46.1 is a very good time. His top 6 are putting down much faster times than I was capable of doing. Guess I had a 0.3, which wasn't too far off, but I don't know how much faster I could have gotten at this map. Sandals only 137 speed is not great there. I've seen him with higher than that. He might be in trouble. This is his final run. It's 46 seconds and Sandals is out. 46.8. Not a good run. Not a good round for Sandals. Everybody else is safe, although they probably don't know that yet. Hydro is probably praying Sandals isn't on a run. Luckily, Sandals is not. Mackie is on a run. Let's see if he improves. Not quite. Zoman, 45.3. Insane time. Jandje's a very fast driver, and his author times are 45.998. I don't know how much that was grinded. But I did not expect to be seeing 0.7 faster in the Cup of the Day. Once again, showing that this is Zoman versus Mackie. We will watch Renergy as he loads in latest. I see the lines. Renergy resets. Zoman goes for that more inside line in the first turn that I was doing. Everybody else is going a little bit wider. Ooh, Mackie clips the left side on the hill. Ooh, Zoman's very far to the inside on that turn too. I wasn't doing that. Cutting over the grass a bit. As we go upside down, Zoman passing St. Nicholas now. Hydro 143 speed. That's faster than I've done through there. I think Zoman didn't get a good jump. I don't know if he bounced at the end there, or if he just overshot it. 45.7, St. Nick 100th behind Hydro, currently with the slowest time. Mackie and Renergy yet to set a time. Mackie with 145 speed at the jump, going significantly to the left so that he can get even less airtime. And a 45.4, not quite world record, but first in this round. Where is Renergy? He's at the big jump now. 46.247 is the time he needs to beat. Nick and Hydro are on runs as well. Renergy comes to the finish and goes second fastest with a 0.709. So Nick or Hydro. Nick needs to improve, and if he improves, Hydro needs to improve. Hydro is faster than him at the end of this run. Everyone coming towards the end now. Hydro improves, Nick improves, but not as much. St. Nick out with a 46.105. Renergy saying he lost a run to lag. But he seems to be doing fine with a 45.709. Where does that put them on GTR? 3rd place. Mackie and Zoman just way ahead on GTR. Hydro's PB is a 0.879, which is slightly faster than what he did there. Renergy's PB is that. Looks like Mackie loads in the fastest, Renergy loads in the slowest. All pretty similar lines. Zoman goes for a reset. Kind of want to see if he goes for the inside line. Yeah, he was much tighter on that line that time, so that's more like what I was doing. Probably why he reset. And it looks like Renergy has reset as well. Mackie and Hydro, the last two on their first runs, coming to the upside down section. Good setup on the left side. To the jump. Both setting up to the left, hoping to get less airtime. Getting around that dangerous chicane that I and other people have been crashing at. Mackie 45.4, Hydro 46.0. We got Zoman coming to the finish line next. He still has time for one more run as well. We will spectate Renergy, see where he is. This might be their last run. It'll be close. Zoman 45.5, so half a second separates the top two from Hydro. Definitely feels like Mackie versus Zoman. Hydro and Renergy probably fighting for third place unless one of the top two makes a big mistake in the next round. This is Renergy's final run, and it's just not enough to beat Hydro. And Hydro has crashed on his final run, but will make it through to the top three. Renergy, the last player in the lobby to have not won Cup of the Day. Because I am counting Hydro's Troll Cup win as an official win now in the stats and results. But can Hydro do anything to the dominance of just Mackie and Zoman, as Mackie sets a 0.39. It's him just behind Zoman on GTR. This could be a very intense final round. Hydro says I'm out next round for sure. Hey, anything can happen. Hydro's personal best, though, is a 0.8, I believe I said, and Mackie and Zoman are just flying. Let's follow Hydro as Mackie goes for the early reset. Hydro hits the inside wall. I would probably reset if that were me. Continuing on with this run. He's going faster than I was at this point in the run. Zoman is pulling away, though. Hydro with a pretty good setup coming out of the upside down section. 144 speed is very nice there. Just a tap of arms up just to stabilize the car. Zoman got a better angle into the following chicane, though. As both of them come to the finish. 45.276 from Zoman. Hydro, that's very close to a personal best, but man, that's going to be a tough time to beat. Let's see what Mackie does. Good line in the final corners. Ooh, a little bit too far to the inside. 45.62. Hydro needs to improve by 2.5 tenths to beat just Mackie. Hydro's personal best is a 0.879, so just faster than what he has done. Mackie has another run as well, so he might be improving. Hydro with a pretty solid run so far. Very tight to the inside there, good line. Around the upside down section. Good setup on the left side of the road. 145 speed, that's one more than he had last time. He does jump across to the right, which compromises his line through the following chicane. Wide in the final corner. It's a pretty good run, but is it enough? Not quite. Just a personal best. Okay, you know what? Not even near it, because just Mackie puts down a 0.36. Might be personal best from each of them. It is. Zoman and just Mackie putting in personal bests in the semifinal rounds. Now they go into the finals. Zoman with 7 Cup of the Day wins. Mackie with 8 plus 2 Troll Cup of the Day wins, which would put him at 10. Both of these guys competing for fastest racer in Zeepkist. I think if you ask anyone who the fastest racer is, they're going to tell you one of these two names. It's been a while, if at all, that we've actually had Mackie and Zoman in the finals. And it looks like right now Zoman is a little bit faster as he is catching just Mackie. Mackie with a better line in that corner, though. Much more to the inside. But I think Zoman slightly better in the upside down section. Zoman 146 speed, barely getting... Ooh, and he clips the... Does he clip? Or was that a bug? I don't know. Mackie is faster at the ends, though, as he is pulling away. 45.3 for Mackie, 45.6 for Zoman. Zoman got so little of the bump going into that jump there that he ended up so low. I think that's why he just barely cleared the jump. Zoman now needs to improve. Yeah, Hydro, I feel that, man. Final run now, no more resets. Oh, very tight to the inside. I think he actually might have corrected and taken the last part of that corner a little bit wider than he would have wanted to. Much better on the jump that time, only 145 speed. Pretty solid in the final corner. Comes to the finish, does not improve enough as Mackie's in photo mode. Just Mackie wins his 9th non-troll cup of the day, or 11th cup of the day in total. Congratulations, Just Mackie. Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to see cup of the day stats and results, whoa, Mackie going in and out of the ground. Stats and results will be in the description of the video below. If you want to join cup of the day, I will post a link to the CTR Discord in the description below where these cup of the days are announced. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.